Hey everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to another Civilization 6 video. Now, we just got the announcement video for the Babylon pack. Now, if you want to know some of the details about a couple of the city-states I'm expecting in the pack, plus who their leader is, then check out the video I made yesterday because some of this stuff was already leaked and then I managed to infer from what we already know what some of the city-states are going to be, so go and check that out if you want to know some more details. However, what we're going to be doing in today's video is we're going to be taking a look at the Heroes and Legends game mode, because there's a few things I picked out from watching it and doing a bit of analysis, which you probably didn't pick out whilst watching it yourself, so I thought I'd go through all of these. So, first up, and I think this is important, heroes are going to be separate to great people. It seems as though you'll discover them through things like city-state diplomacy and city projects, but the big thing I'd mention here is that it's not going to be too difficult to get your head around how you recruit these, so it should be pretty easy, especially on lower difficulties. The second thing I want to mention is that each hero will give +2 era score. Now, this shouldn't actually be underestimated because era score can be a bit of a problem. I've played quite a few games recently where I've just been underneath the threshold for a golden age by a couple of era score, so getting +2 era score for recruiting a hero can only be a good thing and something which I think is important to mention. So moving on to how the heroes are actually going to work. Heroes are going to have charges which can be spent on special abilities. Now, one of these which jumped out at me in the trailer, and there's lots more of them you can actually see, but Hercules can immediately complete construction of a district for just 2 of his charges. Now, that's a pretty big one. So these heroes are very, very, very powerful, and if you look through the trailer, and I'll mention some more of them in this video, but their abilities are game-changing. They really, really are big, and you're going to want at least 1 or 2 of them in your game. The second thing you need to know about how they're going to work is the fact that they have a lifespan of what looks to be like 27 or 30 turns, something like that. So they will not last forever. However, as we'll talk about in a bit, you can bring them back more than once. The next important thing to mention is that there are 12 of these heroes in a game. They didn't mention that exclusively or explicitly, in the trailer. So yeah, there's 12 of these. So hopefully you're going to be trying to get 1, 2, maybe even 3 in your civilization if you can achieve that. The next thing to mention is that these heroes are pretty much military based. They are going to encourage you to play a very militaristic game and probably go for a domination victory, because from what I've seen of them, they are all pretty much focused on that. That's where their big bonuses and their big benefits will lie. So, the trailer suggests many of these heroes will have both bonus abilities and melee attacks to do with military matters. So, King Arthur, for example, can transform adjacent military units into quested knights, which is his bonus ability, whilst also having a melee strength of 48. So you can basically use him to boost your military through transforming adjacent military units into quested knights, but then you can also use him as an individual unit himself, whereas others impact only military combat through a bonus ability. So not every single hero has a melee strength. Himiko, for example, can levy the military of a city-state at no financial cost and for just 1 charge. So Himiko, although does not have a kind of melee strength to go into battle on their own, they have a very, very, very strong bonus ability, which is going to more than make up for that in my opinion, because Himiko had like 8 charges, and it only taking 1 to levy a to levy a city-state's military. That is a big deal in my opinion. And the final big thing I want to mention is that a hero can only belong to 1 civilization per game, and they can and will either expire or die. However, if you take a detailed look at the trailer, it's clear that you can recall them once per era with a brand new full lifespan and charges. It's just that the faith required to do so increases with each appearance. So basically, you can recall these each era if you have a ton of faith. I think this could work well with a civ like Byzantium, a civ which really combines faith and military bonuses, because you'll be producing plenty of faith to bring your heroes back. And you're going to want to bring your heroes back as much as possible because of just how strong they are. But also you've got that militaristic side. So I think it's important, and you can really see how those 2 things are working together with the heroes mechanic here as well. So by the way, the first time a hero dies as well, they'll leave behind 2 heroic relic great works. So if you want to go for a tourism victory, relics are also great. But I really think that this is going encourage people to go for a domination victory, whilst also encouraging players to get a ton of faith and play someone like Byzantium. Okay, so that was just some of my thoughts on the Heroes and Legends game mode, which is coming up with the New Frontiers Pass. By the way, if you want to see any more analysis of Civ 6 and the Babylon pack, which is coming up very, very soon, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'll be breaking the Civ down. I'll probably be looking at the new city-states and all that good stuff, so do make sure you subscribe, and thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you want to see another one of our Civilization 6 videos, then make sure you check out the video in the box below, where we take a sneak peek at the Babylon expansion pack. Also, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Civ 6 content. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex, and I will see you in another video soon.